This end game looks really tough for Colin, assuming Boom doesn't blunder anything. Oh wait, he comes in Scissor. Scissor's actually really strong for him too. Wait, I did not even think about this. Hey everyone, welcome to another Best 5 Deep Dive series. I am going to be covering the Gdansk Losers Finals for this series, and if you haven't seen it before, I cover the top 3 players from each of the broadcast tournaments, all the best of 5s, to break down what they did well, what they could have done better, and if you disagree with any of it, feel free to drop your own comments down below. But this one will be featuring Boom versus Colin 6. Before we get into the battles, I want to give a big shout out and thank you to all my patrons who've been supporting my content creation. If you'd like private one-on-one coaching, scrims against me, some of my league guides and strategies ahead of time, or even tune into my live stream battles, feel free to sign up through the Patreon link down below. So looking at their teams, we saw in the last series, Boom had the same team as PP David. So I know that team pretty well. And then Colin's team here looks pretty interesting. I think this Clodstar is going to be really strong. It has a lot of play. There isn't a Mud Slapper inside of Boom. And honestly, the Stumpus is not as amazing as you would think into Clodstar. Both have super effective moves for both sides. Both are throwing resistant moves, assuming he's... Yeah, there's no way he's not running Poison Sting, right? And yeah, I mean, I'm trying to see. So I think the Clodstar is super safe. The Stumpfist, though, is... No, it's not near as safe for Boom, because you got the Furrets and you got the Credilli. Altari's not terrible into it, and neither is Empoleon. So you have a lot of play into the Stumpfish, which means that I think this Clodstar is coming out quite a bit. However, the Corviknight is going to be fantastic into the Clodstar. The Scissor is not terrible either, right? You do have to shield pretty much everything though, but so I think we're going to see probably more Corviknight than Stumpfish, because Boom has to bring something to beat this Clodstar, otherwise it's going to be such a pain for him. The Corviknight looks very, very safe actually for Boom, so Colin might not have such an easier matchup. I think Boom will probably bring Corviknight into almost every game. Colin will probably bring Clodstar into most games. I think the Corviknight is actually a lot safer for Boom than the Clodstar is for Colin. So I can see games where he doesn't bring the Clodstar. But I think overall, it should be a good series. So let's get into it. All right. Jackson and Adequan's commentating this one. I mean, you get outpaced on the Furrets, but I don't know. It's weird because Dragon Breath used to do a decent amount of damage, so now that you see that the fast attacks aren't actually doing that much, makes this matchup a little bit weirder than it used to be, I feel like. So I feel like Dragon Breath damage is actually pretty overwhelming, but now it's actually not that bad. This is a little bit dire for Colin, because if he doesn't shield this, you could probably Sucker Punch this down. So actually, no, I don't think he can. He just wants shield advantage for his Corviknight. Oh, this is pretty nasty, actually. Boom could potentially just sit, like, Sand attack down this Altaria. I'm pretty sure Colin will pivot out at that point in time, though. And if he pivots out, it's actually... Because he'll probably pivot to Empoleon. It's actually not going to be great for him, because then the Scissor gets a matchup that Boom wants. So this... But if he doesn't pivot out, he gets completely Sand attack down, and that's also really bad. Unless Colin can somehow get a Flamethrower, which I don't think he can. This end game looks really tough for Colin, assuming Boom doesn't blunder anything. Oh wait, he comes in Scissor. Scissor's actually really strong for him too. Wait, I did not even think about this. Double steal for Boom is stupid safe. I mean, I was looking so much at the Corviknight, but the Scissor, especially with energy, is disgusting here. Okay. I mean, you definitely come in Empoleon here, right? But which is fragile. It's gonna take a lot of damage from a Night Slash or a Trailblaze, but as you can see, the bullet punch damage. I like this because you're gonna grab a shield to do a size 1 damage, and because you're ahead on energy too, it's not even that bad. Because you see now they're gonna reach out Charge Attack priority. So this means that you're always gonna force Colin's shield first, and even if he catches, right? it's not great. Wait, hold on. Neither of them throwing. Why are they not throwing? What the heck? Okay, I think he's reading that it might be a Clodsire in the back. Honestly, it could be anything at this point. I don't think there's a way that Colin wins this, right? Yeah, he's the back-to-back. That's just so awkward for Colin. You have to no shield. Ah, it's so bad. That's so bad. You're gonna take so much damage here. You can't shield this, but at the same time, the bullet punch is gonna shred. Your 6 bullet punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Yeah, it's over. And you throw on charge like Freddy. I think Colin just wants to see what the third is, which I think is a good play. You gather some information knowing that the game's over. Yeah, this is a really hard matchup for Colin, actually, the more I look at it. What takes out the turrets? Okay, Colin has to bring this Corviknight, I think. Because, I mean, the Furret has too much play into everything else, too. That's that's a tough one for Colin. I don't really know how he plays around this. This is a massive team comp disadvantage. Like, it looks like Boom's team has so much flexibility, and Colin has some flexibility, but just not as much, right? Okay, well, this is a good lead. Yeah, he just brings double steal. But this Empoleon is actually kind of hard for him to deal with, but it's fine. Because Altari is so bulky. And it doesn't really matter that the Dragon Breath does less damage, because it's probably only doing close to 1 damage anyway against Empoleon, so... Okay, these are the energy. But then you could just leave with the Flamethrower and go Corviknight. Oh, okay, he wants to try to catch a move, that's fine too. Yeah, this is... Oh man, this is tough.
It is double resistant, but now your Sucker Punch damage and the Swift's
yeah, I don't know about this one.
A little bit more. If Scissor came in here, Ferd could have actually...
Colin's a good player, but this is... I wonder if he lost to PP David or Boom earlier. Let me look at this real quick, because this match is going to take a second.
And does he want to shield it? Oh no, this is the second time I've seen him shield an air cutter today. Boom is being so good with his bait, and Colin is like, well, I don't want to have that again. I'm just going to take all your energy, or at least a Protect Shield with this Empoleon. And Corviknight has so much energy, so...
Yeah, this is not looking great. Oh, and he catches the Hydro Cannon. That's kind of nasty. I mean, you can't really throw the Drill Peck at a Corviknight expecting a catch, right? I mean, you can, but that's like really stupid if it doesn't land. So it's like... It's good timing on Boom's end. You can't avoid the catch from a one-turner either, right? If you're Colin.
Skytech knocks out. What do you bring in as Colin here?
This is tough. Yeah, you take way too much
damage.
damage. And there's NG on the Corviknight, and there's still a Scissor. And the Scissor's going to resist everything from the Furret, so you're just going to shield up the Scissor here. He might even come in Corviknight. I don't know.
Because even Skytech does so much on Scissor.
I think Scissor's still a better play. Because you don't get the 2 moves here. I mean, this is an easy shield bait, so I think this is well played, but...
I think that you need a Flamethrower though as Colin, which does take a little bit more energy to get to go for the Nightshade to immediately try and pull a shield here. Do you use a Protect Shield? Yes, he
Oh
does.
no, Colin actually lost to someone else. Lost to Howie. So he's never even faced this team composition before this.
This is a lot for the Ferd. Can he get the Flamethrower off?
Oh, he does get it off.
This is going to melt the Buck and Steel typing from the Scissor.
I can even see the HP on that Altaria, and now it all comes down with that Furret. Can it take
Nah, I don't
energy on the Corviknight? Payback coming through.
Think so.
Payback, it's a strong attack.
Wait, is he at 2 Swifts? Because if he had 2, he might be able to win this. No, he's not. He's gonna be close. No, I don't think the sand attack's actually enough. I think Colin does win this one. Yeah, the Sucker Punch is gonna take him out. Oh! Okay.
He loses game 1, but this is what we've been seeing this entire week.
That's kind of nasty, actually, because he caught the Hydro Cannon, too. But I do think the Empoleon was pretty unchecked from Boom's side, and honestly, looking at Boom's team, Empoleon is not easy to deal with. So maybe I made a misread. It's not really Clodsire that he has to worry about. The Empoleon is what he has to mainly worry about. He can't really bring in, I mean, he could. He might, honestly, after that game, right? Because it was Empoleon, Altaria, and Furret. So Unova Stunfisk has decent play into 2 of them. Some play into Furret, not that amazing. Maybe you do bring the Unova Stunfisk in to pivot over, because this Empoleon is going to be pretty annoying. I mean, Corviknight's fine into it, but like it's not the easiest matchup. Furret's fine too, because it makes it a little bit okay. It's okay into Empoleon. Oh, he swapped out the Corviknight, really? I feel like Corviknight would have been really good, especially in this back end. Okay, I like this.
And Scissor performs quite well here with those shields.
I mean, if he boosts here, it's really disastrous. But Colin did leave with energy. I just don't know if he put this in Swift range, though. Might. He's going to grab a shield. Does he get both shields? I don't think so, right? This Altaria in the back is not that great into the Clodsire, though. Unless it's a Sludge Bomb Clodsire. No, yeah, you get outpaced here. I think this is... I don't know if this is worth shielding if you're Boom. He shield. Maybe you swap back over to Furret to avoid... I don't know, but you're taking a neutral Swift instead of a resisted one, but it's just Scissor's so frail. So he switch lost himself here. This actually looks pretty bad for Boom, actually. He's down shields, and there's a Clodsire in the back that's going to do a lot. Oh, wait, actually, that's really good. Because now this Clodsire cannot poison this thing down to Scizor. That's actually really good. I like that play. Maybe he could have left with... No, that's fine. I mean, he doesn't know what's in the back, but it's actually really good he didn't stay in for the Swift, because he would take more Sucker Punch damage, and that would have put him closer to Poison Sting range or 5-stack range for the Altaria. Chags, please.
Boom doesn't know what's in the back, volleying the energy on this Furret.
This is good energy management from Boom, though.
And throws the first one into the Furret.
There's still protection on the side of Colin. He's seen the Scissor. He knows that
he could maybe Poison Sting this down with the Clodsire. That would be really good for him, actually. I like this play a lot. But the timers are going to be stalled now. Do you come in Altaria or do you come in Scizor? I think you come in Scizor, yeah. Because this way, they're still a little bit away from... I think he paused there.
Here, Clodsire in the dire position because you can't poison things down.
Good trigger damage. But the thing is...
Does he throw energy? Yes, he does. Colin goes for the Stone Edge here.
I mean, he's going to be happy to see that it's an Altaria in the back. But there's still a catch potential on the Furret too, right?
The problem is, though, Boom still has the Furret at very low health, but it can be used as a sacrificial swap later.
Now, this Altaria facing this
this catch potential is scary. Oh, I think you just fast stack this down, actually. Actually, no, you just get to a Sky Attack and you're fine. Unless Colin catches it, because then you can close it on a... Oh, no, I don't think you get to Swift in time. I think you just go for fast attack down. Maybe it doesn't. Sky Attack reduced damage does kind of suck here. This is really tense for both, because both have a catch potential here, and... if you both Simul Swap, you might give the Clodsire all the energy you need. What? Wait, how did he catch... He just went for it right when he got to it? Interesting. That was almost like a little too obvious, but... I mean, I guess Colin didn't really have much health. Yeah, that's game then. That's game. Okay, so I guess like here's the thought process, right? If Colin doesn't throw it here, I think he gets Sucker Punch down. Yeah, he has to throw it. Wait. Yeah, because if he goes Altaria here, he gets Sucker Punch down too. It's a really safe catch actually for Boom. I think like it was still an actual catch from Boom's side, but I don't think Colin could have done anything with the health he had. Like, it's a good play, but it's just like, what can you do for Colin? Because if you don't throw the move, you get Sucker Punch down. You swap there. If you're Altaria, you get Sucker Punch down before you could Dragon Breath down, so it's kind of tough. I think the only way he could play that out is to swap to Altaria. Maybe I don't know. That's really tough. Maybe when the Furret is like in one Dragon Breath range, and then hope that like your Clodsire survives long enough, right, to like actually make that swap to the Altaria. Because the thing is, you can't swap early. If you swap early, you just give the Furret extra energy because it doesn't take it out, right? That's a tough situation end game for Colin. But again, I do think he has a team comp disadvantage. This is actually a good matchup for Altaria, though. Yeah.
But Altaria has an advantage there.
Because you have the Dragon Breath.
Oh, and look at those fast switch there. Colin anticipating.
He didn't really bring Altaria answers outside the Scizor, but it's already used.
Will be able to lock down this matchup, but I would not be surprised if he's going to use 2 Protect Shields and try to catch an attack later and preserve that Scizor as much as possible.
Don't forget, just as much as bullet punches.
I think Scizor wins the 2 shield, right? I think there's a way to win this if you're Scizor. I don't exactly know. I don't remember exactly what the matchup. There's a way you could win it if you like throw like Trailblaze or Night Slash combinations. No, I mean he's behind energy, so.
If Colin no shields this could actually be big for him, and he actually does.
Oh wait, interesting.
Now you can knock this out. You can get to another charge stack on the next Pokemon coming in.
Maybe you don't win this. Yeah, I think you have to go Trailblaze first and then just 2 shield Bullet Punch down. But he went straight Night Slash, so that's actually not possible. Oh my gosh, and he catches on the Hydro Cannon again. Again, cause he's only seen the Corviknight, so throwing a Drill Peck there to avoid a catch is not really ideal. The shield advantage is pretty good for Colin, but there's just still a lot of energy on the Scizor, and the Corbin is still full health, right? I think generally speaking, Colin's in a good spot, but I don't know. Because the Altaria just getting to Flamethrower just like open season for the Altaria, no?
But on the other hand, this is also a great opportunity for Boom to gather energy again on the Scizor. And that Scizor energy goes pretty much everywhere.
I would just Sand Attack down, actually. Because the Sucker Punch is going to do too much damage to Scizor. I know Boom's shaking his head, but I think he's actually not in the worst spot. Unless... Yeah, because then Poleon's almost taken out of. You just do this. Yeah, this is a good play. You might be able to leave with the Swift. Yeah, that's a good play. Okay, this is good too, though. If you commit to the Dragon Breath down... Wait, he shielded the first one. But if he boosts here, it's really bad. Why would he shield the first one? Well, he didn't boost, though. Oh, if that's Charge Attack Priority, that's really bad. That's really bad for Colin, if that is. I think you had to commit to like a Dragon Breath down here, or almost Dragon Breath down. Oh, that's so bad. That's, yeah, that might be game. I mean, he can make a catch. Okay. Honestly, the Bullet Punch is probably even, well, yeah, he just throws it because he knows Switch Timer's not up. That's GG's. Wow. If he didn't throw the Sky Attack, he probably wins that. It's hard to say because he doesn't necessarily get to the Flamethrower is not enough technically, but might have still been game for Colin either way. Wow, okay. I mean, that was a tough composition for Colin. I think he played it really well, all things considered, right? Like, the game where he got caught on, the Clodsire, like, that's, like, fine, right? I think, he couldn't do much there. But it was, this game, I think if he Dragon Breaths down here, so let's take a look at this real quick. So, if he Dragon Breaths down this Scizor, or at least, because even if he can't Dragon Breath down from this range, he could just throw right before the next Night Slash is reached. So then that way he might be able to get to a Flamethrower. And if we take a look at how much Flamethrower does to Skarmory, or sorry, not Skarmory, Corviknight, then we might have a better gauge of like how close this matchup could have been. So Flamethrower would have done 50% damage. So 50% health to the Corviknight here would have put it 50% would have put it like right around here.
Energy, but Corviknight has one of the best defensive.
If you throw a Swift, that's like maybe this much and 50%, it would have been really close. It would have been stupid close, actually. It would have been really, really close. And there's a chance maybe Boom even overfarms the Altaria to put him even lower from Dragon Breath range, and he had a Swift banked. I guess we'll never know. But well played from both players. Boom, though, does get the rematch against PP David in the mirror of all mirror matches. So looking forward to seeing that. So yeah, if you like this video, feel free to give it a like and share, subscribe for future content, hit that notification bell to get alerted right when I post a new video. And I'll catch you all tomorrow in the grand finals. Peace.